About 80% of recreational players on their serve point their strings to the sky. It's called the waiter's tray on the way to the ball. So if that's you, or if you're a coach and you need some tips on how to help your students get rid of the waiter's tray, then use these 3 drills to help you do just that. Number 1, you've got to make sure that you're using the proper grip. Most players think they have the proper grip on the serve, yet most players do not have the proper grip. Here's what I want you to make sure of when you serve. Before you serve, make sure your strings are facing up at about 45 degrees. The only comfortable way to do that is to use the continental grip. I watch so many players and they serve like this and they tell me they've got a continental grip. I'm like, if your strings are facing down where you could bounce a ball, then you don't have a continental grip. When you watch most pros, they have their strings open at the beginning of the serve. And that's because when you hold on to a continental grip, the racket face is open at about 45 degrees. So check video footage of your serve and make sure that your racket face is open at about 45 degrees, and the chances of using the continental grip go way up. Tip number 2, go out and get yourself a party hat. I came up with this back in 2014 when I was helping a bunch of 8-year-olds in a group class improve their serves. The birthday hat, what I call the unicorn serve, forces the racket, because you want to hit the birthday hat, in over your head to make a circular motion. When you look at Federer, Osaka, Kyrgios, Sam Groth, the fastest server of all time, if they were to wear a birthday hat, their racket would pass in over the head, knocking the birthday hat off. Now you can think about hitting the birthday hat, but instead of just thinking about it, wear a physical birthday hat on your head, dead ball, and then serve and hit the birthday hat off your head. See, if you go into the waiter's tray, you will never hit the birthday hat, right? You'll never hit the birthday hat. It gives you the instant feedback as to whether or not your racket passed in over your head, drawing a circle, and that circle is used for power. So wear a physical birthday hat and the chances of going into the waiter's tray is diminished. But here is the ultimate drill for getting rid of your waiter's tray. So we're going to start with our racket open. We're going to wear the birthday hat, which I'll do again in a second, to knock the birthday hat off. But here is the perfect drill to get rid of your waiter's tray. Well, what is the opposite of our strings facing up? What's the opposite of strings up? Strings down. When you watch, let's say, Felix Auger-Aliassime, when he goes up to the ball, it looks like he's going to use the wrong side of the racket. And in fact, that's the drill I want you to practice. I want you to practice hitting the wrong side of the racket, and to do so gets rid of the waiter's tray. It actually forces you to be strings down, or what's called palm down. This is a supinated position that requires then pronation to serve. So, very simple, I'm going to do all 3. This is how you get rid of a waiter's tray, and you do this hundreds of times, and it trains you to get out of that strings facing up position. My racket face is open, I'm going to hit the birthday hat, and then I'm going to use the wrong side of the racket. Now you might be thinking, well, wait, am I supposed to play hitting the wrong side of the racket? Of course not. What we're doing is we're training the brain to feel this position. Most players don't even know what it's like to get into that John Isner, Felix Auger-Aliassime position where the strings are pointing down. You watch most pros, their strings are pointing down and then the racket goes on edge. You know, like players always think, oh, I got to get on edge. That's not extreme enough. Have your strings down, and then it's the easiest way to practice that is actually to hit the wrong side of the racket. Then what you want to do is try to racket open, knock the birthday hat off, and then go to the ball like your strings are going to, you know, you're going to hit the back side of the racket like you're going to hit the wrong side. And then at the last second you turn, and that's the pronation to present the strings to the ball. So let me hit a couple serves. I'll do this in slow motion. My goal is to have my racket, as I go up to the ball, look like I'm going to use the wrong side, and at the last second, turn to hit the correct side of the racket.
Now, if you're tired of lugging around your old and outdated ball machine, then just make your tennis friends jealous and get the Proton ball machine by Hydrogen Sports. And right now you can get free shipping in the USA when you use my link. It's in the description. You'll find it in the first comment. You'll also see it on the screen at the end of this video. The Proton is fully programmable using its intuitive app. In fact, you control it using your smartphone or watch. It holds up to 100 balls and weighs less than 20 pounds. To see how truly amazing this ball machine is, and to get free shipping when you order one, be sure to use my link.
So click right there to check out the Proton ball machine, and with that link, you're given a coupon code for free shipping. Practice the open racket at the beginning, hitting a birthday hat and hitting the wrong side of the racket. If you do, there's no doubt you're going to gain confidence, win more matches, and play much better tennis. This is Ryan Reedy from 2minutetennis.net. You got this.